Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland of it to a 1v1 on Pachino Stalemate. In the southeast is Ray fighting for the German army, Deutschland. Here with the 3rd Panzergrenadier shown supported by local Italian troops. In the northwest, it is F3riG fighting for freedom, democracy, and liberty. Setting out here with the US 3rd Infantry Division, we got airborne, armored, and advanced infantry versus coastal. We got engineers and riflemen there. Fairly common start at this point of the meta game. Engineers, of course, allowing you just, grab points a bit faster, but they also give you access to mines or flamethrowers depending on what you need. We got Ray there with a pretty aggressive pioneer push here, by the way. Not even like looking to secure fuel here. I mean, this is actually something that we do kind of see here on this map. Basically, more aggressive pushes towards the fuel points because, again, it's just very easy to like set up a camping position here. It's basically my only critique of this map at this point. I think the map is all as good, but the way it's just very easy to like just mess with these fuel points, I think, is a bit too easy. I think they need to resolve it. Also, by big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters, and big thanks to Tudor, I believe, or Tudor, for joining the Patreon supporters there. Big thanks to everyone there, and a big hearty thanks to those to keep commenting and liking. So, Browse Scott's pushing in here, Italian troops falling back here. Good use of smoke here, of course, by F3riG. Lightly, of course, just it's good to have the upgrade on your scouts, flares, smoke, and particularly, again, I'm seeing more players starting to use that more actively, but also particularly on this map, because as the USF release, it does mean you can make this a bit harder to execute for your opponent. In this case, Ray was actually forced to switch in the Italians. Of course, there is a bit of a downside you might notice this kind of opening out of Ray, which is he's not getting his own fuel point there. So this really falls apart if he does manage this successfully enough. Of course, at the same time, sort of look at the forces drawn in here by F3riG. It's not been entirely unsuccessful either, but it's definitely sort of highlights how the metagame, I think, around Pachino Stalemate is somewhat, I think, being warped around the center, and again, the way these buildings and the fuel points operate. I mean, I have certainly suggested a few options, like, for example, maybe shifting out this fuel point with this fuel point. That way you still, like, all have the same amount of fuel points, but it becomes a bit harder just to, like, rush in and, like, mess with it. But at the same time, it's sort of still, like, the same distance in a way, but just less repetitive gameplay. But anyways, enough about that. We got more challenges out here for Ray. Total of 3 coastal squads. Will Ray go for officers' quarters here for it? I mean, wouldn't be a half bad thing. We'll have to see. No MD4s yet. We got F3riG here with another RAV squad. No battle group yet. That said, of course, a lot of Italian troops here. Rangers could be a really meaty choice there. And of course, so could airborne troops, or I suppose just fast greyhounds. We will have to see. Infantry company done there for Ray, and we do get the MD42, so that's a very heavy tier 1, so definitely starting to feel like an officer's quarters here could be a very good investment. But obviously, what I think is a good investment, what Ray thinks is a good investment, is probably, significantly different. Bit of skirmishing at Kakano bolt action rifles as the engineers M3 grease guns. The grease gun was basically the American solution to the Thompson being too heavy and too expensive to make. Obviously, in the US economy, expensive, of course, doesn't quite have the same meaning as other economies, but basically, it just wasn't considered that worth it. Again, it was a very heavy submachine gun, which for a submachine gun is not something I really want to be the case, so they basically worked hard to replace it with the M3 grease gun, which, as a fun fact, would continue its usage in the US Army until Desert Storm. Fun fact there. Though by Desert Storm, it was used primarily as sort of like, weapon for self-defense for tank crews. Machine gun here with Coastal Service holding up here. We got a bunker there as well. Of course, bunkers you really want here with the Coastal Service, since they get free reinforcements of bunkers bit there. So that is really big here, obviously. Medic bunker, obviously not a lot of free reinforcements, like 1 free guy every 30 seconds. It's Italy after all, not, the Soviet Union. And Luftwaffe company for Ray, so no officers' quarters though. Mildly surprised at that. But now, F3riG, despite this disruptive start, it's actually been good progress here against Ray, of course, highlighting just, the sheer skill here of the players at display, both Ray and F3riG. Scouts here probing about. We got the mortar being brought up, of course, excellent choice there versus MD42s, but also Coastal Service are certainly, again, due to the requirement of needing cover, particularly also, handy mortar targets. Smoke deployed here, though. I mean, that's also a way to do it. You might wonder what's the difference here. I mean, in this case, the smoke just allows F3riG to move faster. It doesn't have to like wait for the machine gun to really reposition. Poof, you know, smoke down, and even if it like doesn't directly hit, you know, the machine gun's not going to be able to do much here. So that's kind of the sneaky logic there. American force breaking into the south here. Ray now finding himself a bit more in a tougher spot here, courtesy of that mortar and the way that F3riG is using it actively. We have some mines exploding here in the west. Of course, the Italian Coastal Service can lead down mines. We've got the officer here, can call that in. That goes for the Flak 3 instead. The Fliege out there, Kanone 30. More smoke here again. Very excellent use of smoke out of F3riG. 2 thumbs up. That is some beautiful smoke usage. Marlborough Doctrine. Enemy's Rob Squad flanking against the Coastal Service. The eyes falling back here. Would it be more the Lucky Strike Doctrine? Anyways. Flak 30 almost done here. Pioneers keeping the scouts at bay. Ray, of course, looking to break F3riG's momentum. And Mortar, of course, is just looking to break the Germans. And he's so far doing fairly successfully. In the south, the Americans quickly come together to form up a counter-attack force. Motor pool there. We got armor. We got strength and steel. Which some players clearly are preferring more over the faster build speed there, because when things like, you know, you really like start getting a lot of tanks or vehicles, like just not having to have as much population can really, you know, pay off. Less upkeep, I believe, but also crucially, you just have more of them. This really can just allow you to like build up a large force with the war machine. Flak 30 them around in the buildings. Ray trying to pull a saving prod around here on F3riG. In this case, we should probably see Martyrs. That's a fun fact. That Marder in the movie, is actually not a Marder. I believe it's actually a Swedish thing. In fact, both of the vehicles shown there actually, not except for the Tiger, which is based off a T-34, is basically a mock Tiger, but the other two are actually Swedish armored fighting vehicles. One of them is the Swedish equivalent of a Stug, if correctly. There's a bit of fun facts for you. Anyways, Pioneers being mortared with Rival Squad. Mortar found the Flak 30 up north here. I mean, there's so much going on across the map here. Like, both players are really actively handling their large forces very well, which honestly making it tough to keep track of. That's on a bit tired due to the heat. And now F3riG is actually bringing up a second mortar bolt here, but again, a lot of coastal service. Plus, you know, machine guns and Flak 30s. Dome mortars is going to be a pretty good investment here for F3riG. No argument there. And again, the way just actually utilizes the smoke here to make it much harder for Ray to use the support weapons like the Flak 30 is very well done now. Of course, in this case, it forces the Flak 30 to have to get closer, which can actually be dangerous. That's pretty sneaky play there by F3riG. But Ray so far is not daunted by it. They may soon get daunted once the mortar rounds start hammering into that Flak 30 crew. Mortar they're being pushed back, support elements here, foot. Ray, likely a vehicle in Flak Panzer or maybe a Marder, we'll have to see. F3riG's motor pool for now remaining silent. Could be he's waiting for War Machine. Some players actually do that, so they can just get that fat discount going. Okay, the Wehrmacht Doctrine. Also calling in artillery here. Italian mortars hard at work. Flak 30 there being pushed back. Ray swiftly advancing it, and again, quickly down mines here. Thumbs up to Ray.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
Really hectic match. I mean, just not even 10 minutes, there's been so much going on here so far. Absolutely beautiful. Rather than probing forwards here. Forcing healing here. 30 healing. Mine goes off in the south, officer taking losses. Mine goes off at the center. Again, really good mine there to Ray. Pause. Oh, okay. F3riG surprises us all. Goes for the Scott. Again, Scott's definitely been getting more airtime here lately. But it all just felt like F3riG was definitely going to go for War Machine. But F3riG, of course, goes for the Scott instead, which provides him with even more artillery. Of course, there's a bit more self-propelled. Flak Panzer down the way for Ray. They, of course, want to go for Marder or something else here. Oh, good shot there. Will Ray keep going for the building here that once the Scott, you know, makes its presence known? Or will Ray cancel it for something else? So far, though, Ray sticking to the Flak Panzer. The Wirbelwind. One of several Flak Panzer designs based off the Panther IV chassis. With the Möbelwagen being the less known one, but actually the most built one. Because you have the Ostwind. Which probably might be the most known, but the least built. And then the Civilian, which is sort of like in between the two. There's a few fun facts. There's smoke deploy in the south. Wirbel and Flak Panzer out here. Of course, a less known fact is they actually made Wirbelwinds and Ostwinds, but based off the Panther III chassis. Technically, it might actually have been the Stroop 3 chassis, but basically, Flak Panzer IIIs towards the very end of the war. It's just the army base, or the Panzer branch blocked them as much as they could because they were meant to support the Stugs with anti-aircraft tanks. So, fun fact there. Anyways, Flak Panzer rolling through here. We see here F3riG center collapsing in the face of the Wirbelwind. Of course, here F3riG realizes he kind of slipped here against Ray. Doesn't have any anti-tank weapons. The Flak Panzer, of course, is able to just ride through here. And this Rav Squad low health here could be a good chance for a wipe. Jaegers out there, likely going to get for Panzerschrecks here. Still no sign of the officers' quarters. I don't think we've seen any upgrades up for F3riG either. North here, Scott there, keeping the Italians there at bay. Troops moving up the centre. We got the Jaegers moving up there with their G43s. Flak Photo moving forwards, very aggressive Flak Photo play, and again more mines. Thumbs up. So, a lot of mines, but that also means that Ray can't really afford the Panzerschreck on the Jaegers if that is what he intends. We'll see. These Jaegers clearly been brought in from the Italian Alps.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Clearly. What they're doing up there, who knows? Oh, wow. Double mortar smoke here. F3riG setting up for a big push, or possibly setting up psychological pressure to, make Ray think a big push is going to come in the center. Wow, that was pretty cool. 2 thumbs up. I do like to see some good tactical usage of smoke. Meanwhile, Ray is coming to another Flak Panzer. Wow, it's been a while since we've seen like any heavy Wehrmacht Flak Panzer plays like this. Almost as long as we haven't seen Scots like this being used in the meta game. Funny how that works. Got the bombarding here. White phosphor shell there. Oh boy, that's definitely been an ability I haven't seen in an age and a half. Had happily forgot about that one. And there go double mortars slamming into the Flak 30 here. Thankfully for Ray though, F3riG's mortars have yet to hit Veterans U1, but they are close. Chaffee's on the way there for F3riG, obviously in response to the increasing number of Flak Panzers and the sheer amount of pain they are bringing upon F3riG here. Using up the catching a mine there. Up north, their force being dispatched here with some sneaky Jaeger play up there north from Ray. But yeah, in the south is where things are heating up. Flak Panzer moving in here, engaging years up close. Scott firing at it, doing some light damage. Mines are being laid down with the Pioneers as well there. Chaffee's right around the corner, and now of course Ray might find themselves a bit uncomfortably surprised once that start hitting as well. Anti-tank are getting flanked here. But now, soon though, there will be as nice surprise for the Flak Panzer here as the Chaffee coming to deal with it. Flak Panzer though caught. Number 2 caught catching the Chaffee though. Mortars hammering the center. Anti-tank turning around to low on health, but there you go. Engage the Flak Panzer here. But gets wiped. Hectic stuff. And there you go. Chaffee's turned in to deal with the other Flak Panzer here. Avenge the fallen anti-tank and crew. We got the Veterans 1 ability popped here. But not enough to save it. Not enough. But there you go. Italian Molotov. AKA the Pasatov. Another push back. And yes, a lot of armies used the Molotov throughout the Second World War. And more crucially, most of them didn't actually call it a Molotov. The Germans, for example, called it a Brandflasche or fire bottle. Fun fact. Or burning bottle, if you will. Or incendiary flask, as you call it. I mean, there's a lot of ways that can be interpreted. Translated. Second Jaeger squad there for Ray.
Jaeger light infantry on station.
Still no sign of Panzerschrecks. But it does mean that Ray right now has an awful lot of infantry. Got 3 Italian squads, plus the officer, and then 2 Jaeger squads. versus just 3 rival squads backed up by a captain. We also get munitions surplus. We do have bars up for F3riG's riflemen. That's obviously quite good. And of course, we got the white phosphorus out of the Scot here. So there's still like a pretty good amount of infantry out there for Ray. Of course, the Scot is a bit of a problem. And of course, there's also the Flak 30 to provide some problems there for F3riG's infantry. South side MD4 to cover up the southern point here. But again, F3riG here with the smoke. If we were to guess F3riG's favourite band and favourite song, it probably might be Deep Purple with Smoke on the Water. But anyways, Rival squad there, push back. More smoke. Again, great tactical use of the smoke here. Makes it hard for Ray to just cover the centre victory point without having to like get really close. So that's a really sharp usage here. Marder's on the way for Ray. Marder 3. Up north, Scott, they're being slightly engaged with the Flak 30, doing some damage here. Centre, though, seems where things are going to heat up. Here we got Mortar Fire again, delivering high explosive death. Veterans won their achieved. North here, Flak 30 in trouble as the Scot, of course, gets sleeves with like phosphorus shells. Very powerful ability you can see there. And we got the Marder 3 out here, the F3riG M, final model of the Marder series. Marder 3 series in general. Another interesting here for F3riG, moving in the Scot again, going for that Flak 30. Marder with able support being northwards, more troops being from south sides here. F3riG wants that Flak 30 in the name of democracy. But there you go, Marder whiffs a shot, scaring the living stuffing out of the Scot crew, but at least allow them to get out of there alive. Further south here, Scots probing forts, machine guns set up here in the south. Jaegers, Coastal Reserves moving towards the centre. Captain here, holding the line even as the Germans are counter-attacking. We got a lot of raised mines here being spotted now and swept out here by F3riG's engineers. Got 404s, 349. Scott heading southwards, obviously not going to attack where the Marder is. Pretty sharp play there, of course, by F3riG. Might send in some of the anti-tanks instead there. These mortars are really doing some heavy lifting in F3riG. Jaegers here about to have trouble with the Scot. We got another Marder there for Ray. Machine gun giving away its position to the Scot is great for the Scot, if anything. Less so for Ray's machine gun crew in the centre, though. Heavy fighting here going on. Bibble in there, popping around the corner and absolutely shredding a rifle squad. More mines exploding here in the south. So many mines. Ray there definitely made a pretty successful push across, I think, most points. F3riG caught a bit off guard. He's going for 4th rifle squad. Still not much left of his battle group. Perhaps planning calling in EC8s. We'll have to see. But now we got the 2nd Marder 3 ready here for Ray. That's a lot of Marder 3s. And another Flak Panzer. No Panzer Company and support bunkers and designated artillery overwatch. Coming through the center here. F3riG is definitely finding himself a bit constrained right now by Ray. Again, the large amount of infantry is definitely making things more complicated there, and here actually losing a rifle squad here is actually really good for Ray, and further, of course, exacerbates the current issues there for F3riG. We do get more smoke though, thumbs up, but the Flak 30 until they get smoked out is going to be a bit of a problem. Really doing a good job there, frustrating F3riG. And a lot of mortar fire all over the place here. Jaeger supported the officer here in this south of the centre victory point. Up north here, Ralph's got advantage on the victory point, hitting a mine. 404 versus 250. I think F3riG though needs to like try to set up a diversion attack on the center, like something that Ray thinks is going to happen, then push elsewhere. I think trying to constantly attack for the center right now is not going to work out there for F3riG. I also think he needs to figure out, like, does he want to, like, you know, go for more chaffers or grains or whatever, or does he, like, want to go for tanks? The medium kind. Because I do think he's, like, you know, somehow switch the game here around against Ray, and the current approach I feel like isn't, at least from my perspective, quite working out, but F3riG, of course, is more than capable of proving wrong in a matter of moments. Jaeger's charging in here, more mortar fire around the Flak 30. Scott hammering away, they're using white phosphorus here quite effectively. Again, very consistent as the ability, Flak 30 is almost getting wiped out here. Up north, though, Ray takes advantage of the center push to charge in here. Chaffee, though, getting hammered by the mortar and getting hit with the anti-tank grenades. They are Molotovs, we're going to call them. Down it goes. Great hit here. Center, though, falls as F3riG's assault continues. Flak 30 crew gets absolutely destroyed. And we might see the Vigilant actually getting knocked out here if F3riG can get just enough luck on that. Oh, good mining again here out of Ray. And the South German forces probing in as well. Will the Flak 30 be seized? Will it be destroyed? Or will it be forgotten? And up north here, that route squad is about to get knocked out. We do get buildable ECH, we do get War Machine, we also get another Chaffee out of F3riG, so... Either he does intend to go for tank depot and eventually start building those ECHs, or he just doesn't. He just wants to make sure he can't, like, accidentally call one in. Flak 30 destroyed. Small win there for F3riG, but doesn't quite make up for the losses he suffered.
Received. Enemies down to 200 points.
We'll have to see, of course, what F3riG is up to. Church knocked out. No mercy here from F3riG. Clearly not a fan of the Italian architectural style for churches. Perhaps it's more into Eastern European or Nordic style churches, who knows. Anyway, Scott's here being pursued a bit there. A lot again artillery fire here. Frustrating Ray's attempt to push through the center. The south, though, got to move in here. MD42 continues to cover up. The flank is a bit exposed. Oh dear. Explosions up north here. And a lot of action, a lot of maneuvering, a lot of aggression there. Go flanking the MD42 grenades off here. Ray might not be able to get off in time here. Retreat in time. There we go. We could see a wipe here from F3riG on Ray's MD42. And yes, does succeed in the task. That's ever going to hurt here. Ray, though, we also got a flanking Italian squad, even laying down mines right under F3riG's nose. Wow, the absolute cheek here from Ray.
Victory point is under enemy control.
If Ray was any cheeky, he'd have to change his name to Pax Ajax II. Coastal Defence forwards again. Another wave of smoke here out of F3riG. A fog falling upon the eastern road here out of Pachino. And then a lot of mortar bombs falling upon the Italians inside town. Opponent 3 was 173. So will F3riG go for that tank depot soon, or what will he do? White phosphorus again being used with incredible precision against the Jaegers and the Officers in the south. Flank attempt there, but Ray is swiftly and efficiently shot down. And we got a third building up for Ray. I feel like Ray might be starting to hit the full efficient limits of just going for Vigilants and Martyrs. Of course, might want to take up these tech sidewards here for something else. Excuse me. Chaffee charging route squad going as well. That may want to deal with the Martyr first before the Vigilant here. Almost got it. Vigilant flanking the anti-tank in the center. Martyr, Vigilant escape. And a lot of action, a lot of aggressive maneuvers from both sides. Again, I like in the maneuvering as well there. Third Vigilant out. That's triple Vigilance here out of Ray versus F3riG, who definitely does not have triple Vigilance. Triple any armor, really. Again, mines here continue to be a huge investment here for Ray that continues to confound and discombobulate F3riG's forces and significantly slows them down. Oh, that's a big horde here. We also got a big push here overall. Marder's really charging in here. Ray is going for a possible, end push here against F3riG. Can he manage it? Flak Panzer down though. Waves of troops continue. The Biblin's ripping through the route squad here. Biblin getting hammered. Chaffee down. Jaegers officers moving in here. Anti-tank crew. When we got another anti-tank ready, and that's another Biblin down here. Just one to go, and two Martyrs. Scott here. Needs to be careful. We got artillery called in here. Artillery calling as well there. It's absolutely brutal here. Trying to recruit the anti-tank with the officer calling artillery. That's suicidal. Biblin almost knocked out. Anti-tank needs to get past the barracks, get the hit in here. Bravo squad's about to get wiped out. No, it does get wiped. Biblin also gets knocked out. Absolute carnage. Brutality is off the charts. Officer goes down as well. A hero of the new Italian Empire. Will of course get the greatest honor like all Italians. He will have a salad named after him. Anyways, troops in the south being hammered. We got Scots pushing in the north, tank depot for F3riG, so he's definitely got that Brad Pitt on his mind. Like any good American. Meanwhile, Brave with more flak panzers. There we go. White phosphorus. The Willy Pete. Martyrs moving in. They are still going at it hard for this Vaterland. More smoke here. We got 354, 173 tank depots off. We've done it for F3riG. Fresh flak pans out here, of course. Ray might still benefit eventually from taking up. We also got some Jaegers finally getting upgraded with something besides just, the bare basics. In this case, scoped G43s. We've still got the Italians with a BAR.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
Tank depot. Ooh, almost done, but there you go. Scout hitting a mine. I'm afraid you should be able to go. Oh, second mine. Scouts definitely scouted those out. Terminally. In the center there, Scout probing forwards. Does need to be careful. It is fairly damaged here. One errant misclick, one lucky mine, and just a good push here from Ray could leave the Scot. Oh, burning. But again, good use of smoke here. Consistently great. We got white phosphorus. But there you go. Martyrs going at it. Scott here. Knocked out as predicted again. Should have withdrawn it. That's definitely F3riG. They're pushing his luck. And we do get the Sherman EC8 on the way here. Brad Pitt has been summoned. Sherman EC8, halfway done. Black Panther supporting up, well, actually spearheading a northern push. Center following the engineers. Second Black Panther's almost done. And there we go, Brad Pitt has arrived. Yeehaw! Because I'm perfectly positive that Brad Pitt says yeehaw a lot. Anyways, artillery in the center. North side is getting a bit messy. Coastal Defence and anti-tank gun. That's going to hurt F3riG here. They've of course got EC and Brad Pitt arriving, engaging the Italians and forcing them back there with extreme violence and prejudice. Got the infantry recruit here. Gibbons are making things very tough here for F3riG up north. He could try and sneak south. We've seen him sending in one of his precious mortars towards the south here. I think a good indicator that F3riG is really starting to feel the pressure, and also the lack of infantry. Like, he's got one route squad at this point here. He is significantly short on, like, infantry, and also anti-tank guns, if anything. There you go, he's replacing lots of losses. Oh! Anti-tank was able to damage both martyrs because they're so close to each other. And there we go, one martyr down. bombs up. I do believe use the veteran vulnerability there, which does increase damage.
Is out of contact.
Almost got the second martyr. If you can get both martyrs, that would actually be massively problematic.
Pioneers are reporting
Oh,
for
Ray,
duty.
but no, allows the other martyr to get away there. There you go. Fresh route scored out here. Yeah, he's getting mauled here by the Sherman EC8. Now we got the vehicle in trouble as well here. And we got actually an enemy hold off here. Sharp thinking there out of Ray. So far, these F3riG might not even be catching on to that because they've got so much else going on there. And of course, more mines.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Another mod on the way there. Actually laying down smoke preemptively here. Interesting. Then move straight into a mine. And you feel full spot here with the challenge with the BAR. Another mine goes off there. At this point, Ray's just been scattering mines so far all over the place, it actually becomes a bit hazardous because, you know, he might have the mortar set of off on him by accident. That's a bit awkward.
The enemy remains stubborn. We are down to
300 votes on the 61. F3riG working out and closing the gap between the two. Ray, though, continues to maintain the 5 infantry squads, even they did lose the officer. And compared to F3riG's infantry's really just had a terrible time of it, just considerably suffering heavy attrition here. The many squads being wiped.
The enemy is stealing our territory.
And fresh mines again, they're out of Ray. Very consistent mining. Thumbs up. I do wonder if F3riG's upgrade his rifle, with, you know, advanced logistics and all that. I mean, I didn't recall him seeing go for that upgrade. Of course, there's so much going on. Again, I'm a bit tired, so I could have missed it. But anyways, Jaeger's moving up here, setting up a nice, strong flank position behind some nice, strong brick walls. Well, what's left of them. Got the beams, the Martyrs moving in here. Gonna counterattack here. Ray wants that Southern Rig to pull out the hands of those for downtown cannon. And there you go. Yankees there getting met with heavy flak panther fire. Another EC8 there for F3riG. And that route squad is about to get exterminated by the flak panzers. Bring in the EC8 to engage here. Entering Johnning in there, go narrowly saves it. Almost had the flak panther as well there. Far up north, E10's getting hammered. We got another route squad for F3riG on top of these Sherman EC8. Very good. Very, very good. And we got more Jaegers up for Ray, actually. Because does mean Ray will have a fairly significantly large infantry force here.
An officer has been deployed.
Wait, no, cancelled the Jaeger squad, called an officer, and similarly F3riG cancelled the Rav squad and went for another engineer squad, which, considering all of Ray's mines, actually makes an awful lot of sense. Like, F3riG needs more minesweepers because 3, you know, Italian squads plus 2 Pioneer squads and Coastal Wall, Ray can lay down a lot of mines very fast. So, more minesweepers actually makes an awful lot of sense, not just because, you know, you can repair tanks faster, but you really want, like, spot those mines. They're quickly becoming a massive headache here for F3riG, if they honestly haven't already been for most of the match at up to this point. Swimming northwards here. Definitely need to remember to upgrade it once they get some munitions here, a bit more to go. F3riG's in fact been denying a fair bit of munitions comparatively, so he's struggling a bit to get the munitions at this point for the minesweepers, but he will definitely need more. Because again, Ray is laying down a lot. 195, 132. Should have the munitions now for the minesweeper if I don't remember incorrectly. Got being bring up. Cat being spotted, and far up north we do get some lighter skirmishing here. Germany trying to dig out the Italians there. We, of course, got more mines covering the northern victory point. Good work by Ray, of course. Thumbs up to that. I imagine F3riG's thoughts on that is, of course, a bit different. And now we're back to the 3rd Jaeger Squad. Done clear out the mines. Well, of course, Ray continues to lay down even more mines. And there you go. 2nd squad upgrade the mines as well there.
The enemy has taken a victory point. A squad of Jaeger has been requisitioned.
Of course, at this point, it is a bit surprising that we haven't seen the officer quarters out for the Luftwaffe company for Ray, considering like the sheer number of units he has gone from that building. Like all the Vibons, all the Martyrs, all the Jaegers. Officer quarters, of anything at this point, really should have been researched, in my opinion. So definitely worth commenting on.
Officers shall improve performance.
There we go. Only 36 minutes into the match. Not better late than ever, I suppose, but obviously could have benefited, I think, significantly from going for it so late. Last squad charging out the DCAG here. Rushing forwards, but the 2 Vibulants are just absolutely shredding the right. We got artillery core in the center. Martyr's moving up as well here. Anti-tank gun at ace level scores a great hit in the Martyr. So much to find the Coastal Service almost got wiped there. But Ray's luck into left. We got smoke there out of Ray now. Thumbs up to that. We got a 30 seat for F3riG, plus another Rav score being attempted again. Things are definitely heating up. We got more smoke there, the Jaegers. So everyone is starting to use smoke here. Thumbs up to that. That's excellent to see. 272 versus 114. Italians and German troops are rushing the center. Machine in trouble here. EC80 getting into a bit of trouble here. A lot of artillery fire here. A lot of problems, a lot of dangers. We've got airburst shells. 30 EC8 almost done. Other EC8s withdrawing here. German forces more and more piling into the center here. Pouring in, and the engineer squad gets evaporated. Definitely a bit of a painful blow again due to the sheer number of mines that Ray, of course, has been chucking all over the place.
Jaeger light infantry missing in action.
And there we go. Flak Panzer knocked out. Martyr's also in trouble here, but that EC8 is also in a bit of trouble. Double Martyr's bearing down upon it, backed up by an anti-tank gun. We got 253, 214. Also got the northern victory point there being seized by the Italians, and again more mines. Like really, I cannot stress just how many mines I think Ray's been laying all over the place there. It's honestly kind of insane. Anti-tank recruit here. Challenge moving in. We got 251, 214. Ace crew's about to get wiped out and need to get that to safety. Losing all that experience is actually going to hurt F3riG a fair bit. Whilst trying to wreck that anti-tank and loses the ace crew. That's actually a pretty good win, even if it gets recruited there. Got the southern one destroyed. 251.7. F3riG's back to bleeding here against Ray. ECA down here. Sneaky Martyr scores the hit. More fire down here. Oh dear. ECA's about to get knocked out by the Martyr here, although it might be close to getting the Martyr as well. And there you go. GG. Well played. F3riG concedes. Absolute brutality here, though. A lot of big pushes, and I'm sure that one close to the base was pretty impressive there. I do think for F3riG, part of the issue, at least from my perspective, and again, this is just my perspective, but I feel like one of the major differences was just the fact that Ray just had a lot more infantry going on, and F3riG just never got close there. And I think that's sort of an element that provided, I think, Ray with a fair amount of advantage as the game went on, and just that infantry gap there, amongst other things. But also, I feel like F3riG could have been more aggressive on the flanks, like trying to go for something a bit more decisive there. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this match. You learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. And this is Imperial Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for the last episode. Bye, everyone.